Have you ever noticed how people are quick to read your pain like it's a headline, and then explain it with their own twisted theories? That's exactly what happens in Job 20. Zophar doesn't comfort Job, he accuses him, claiming that his suffering is proof of hidden sins. Now here's the controversial part. Many still think like Zophar today, believing that if someone struggles, it must be God's punishment. But what if that's not true? What if the Bible actually shows us a deeper reality, that God isn't out to destroy us, but to redeem us? This chapter forces us to wrestle with that question, and the answer might just change the way you see suffering forever. Then, let's read the chapter together. Then Zophar the Naamathite replied, "My troubled thoughts prompt me to answer because I am greatly disturbed. I hear a rebuke that dishonors me, and my understanding inspires me to reply. Surely you know how it has been from of old, ever since mankind was placed on the earth, that the mirth of the wicked is brief, the joy of the godless lasts but a moment. Though the pride of the godless person reaches to the heavens and his head touches the clouds, he will perish forever, like his own dung. Those who have seen him will say, 'Where is he?' Like a dream he flies away, no more to be found, banished like a vision of the night. The eye that saw him will not see him again, his place will look on him no more. His children must make amends to the poor, his own hands must give back his wealth. The youthful vigor that fills his bones will lie with him in the dust. Though evil is sweet in his mouth and he hides it under his tongue, though he cannot bear to let it go and lets it linger in his mouth, yet his food will turn sour in his stomach, it will become the venom of serpents within him. He will spit out the riches he swallowed, God will make his stomach vomit them up. He will suck the poison of serpents, the fangs of an adder will kill him. He will not enjoy the streams, the rivers flowing with honey and cream. What he toiled for he must give back uneaten, he will not enjoy the profit from his trading. For he has oppressed the poor and left them destitute, he has seized houses he did not build. Surely he will have no respite from his craving, he cannot save himself by his treasure. Nothing is left for him to devour, his prosperity will not endure. In the midst of his plenty, distress will overtake him, the full force of misery will come upon him. When he has filled his belly, God will vent his burning anger against him and rain down his blows on him. Though he flees from an iron weapon, a bronze-tipped arrow pierces him. He pulls it out of his back, the gleaming point out of his liver. Terrors will come over him, total darkness lies in wait for his treasures. A fire unfanned will consume him and devour what is left in his tent. The heavens will expose his guilt, the earth will rise up against him. A flood will carry off his house, rushing waters on the day of God's wrath. Such is the fate God allots the wicked, the heritage appointed for them by God. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for his mercy. Lord, thank you for opening my eyes today through this study of Job 20. Sometimes your word feels sharp, but it always brings truth and life. I'm grateful for the wisdom you shared with me, that the prosperity of the wicked is temporary, but your grace and justice last forever. Help me not just to read and explain these chapters, but to live them out. Teach me to trust you when life feels unfair, and remind me not to judge others the way Zophar judged Job. Instead, let me carry compassion, patience, and hope into every conversation and decision. Walk with me this week, Lord. Whisper to my heart when I forget, and guide me back to your truth. Thank you for being a God who doesn't delight in punishment, but in redemption. Amen. So now the question comes back to you. Whose voice will you let shape your view of God, Zophar's harsh accusations, or the Bible's fuller picture of a just yet gracious Redeemer? When you read chapters like Job 20, it's easy to get stuck in fear, thinking suffering means condemnation. But what if instead, you chose to explain your struggles through the lens of hope, knowing that God uses trials to refine, not to ruin? That shift in perspective could transform how you walk through life's storms. Let me challenge you. Are you still clinging to possessions, reputation, or fleeting pleasures as if they're your foundation? Or will you dare to root yourself in something unshakable, even when everything else collapses? Think about it. The wicked may rise fast, but they fall just as quickly. The faithful, however, are like trees planted by rivers, growing deeper with every season. That's not theory, it's a truth you can test in your own life today. I'd love to hear from you. How does Zophar's speech challenge your view of God and suffering? Do you see traces of his mindset around you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. And if you want to keep learning, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter in this powerful journey through Job. And, as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.